Hot chick. Called it. Hello, love interest. She's really cute. She has short around the shoulder length layered brown hair. Never seen hair described that way. I mean, 3 parts like that. And colored hazel eyes, deep dark chocolate brown that I see to lose myself in, as if I would drown at a Hershey's plant. Anyways, what? She smiles. So, I guess we're partners then. Hi, pretty lady. Yes, I guess so. Put in your first name. Oh, come on, really? First complaint, I have to do this back each time. Alright, I'll be with you in a second. Okay, we're back. Had to do my last name too. Otaku. Otaku punk. Shaken, not stirred. My parents were hippies who liked the Ramones. Yeah, and they were really big into Japanese culture. Let's go with that. Pleased to meet you, Otaku. Pleasure's all mine, little lady. She holds out her hands and I'll shake it. I shake it for a bit longer than socially acceptable and things get weird. I'm Emily. Oh, nice to meet you, Emily. What year are you? I'm a sophomore. Me too. You are? I thought you were a freshman. Anyways, me too. That's funny. I thought this class was mostly upperclassmen. What a coincidence. We have so much in common. Let's go have dinner. Maybe we're the only 2 sophomore. Failed to say anything. Be optimistic. It's great luck. At this rate, let's try to do better than our upperclassmen. We'll show them who's best. What the heck did I just say? I'm a moron. Emily giggles. You're cute. Yes! I'm cute. Apparently she can't see me in real life because cute's not the adjective I would describe myself right now. Anyways, what? We're obviously the smartest. We're obviously the smartest by taking this class as sophomores. I nod eagerly. Damn straight. I would have used damn Skippy, but that's just me. Smiles and then stares at me for a moment. I lose myself in her eyes. Sorry. You look familiar, actually. Did you work on campus earlier? In the post office? Actually, I've probably given you your... Yes, I would like to give you your package. My package. A package. That's probably it. I worked at the library, so maybe I've seen you there too. My face reddens. Maybe, but I haven't read all that much since I started college. Classes, work, that is, take up most of my time. That's a shame. I'm always free for dinner and nightcaps. Anyways, she turns away and gives me a slice. Really? This is she's just teasing me. Whoa, what the hell just happened? I did not do that. Did my button stick? This is a brand new controller. Hold on. Is there some residue around there? I just skipped a lot of storyline, man. Bastards. That was weird. Anyways, can I go back? No, I can't. Anyways, I think we shouldn't have... I don't think we should have a specialty. We should just let the ingredients do the talking. Tokuro! Katsu, what's his name? The chef from Tokuro. Listen, let the ingredients talk to you. Hear the voices of the ingredients. Comment below if you have any idea what I'm talking about. You know, like having a menu that changes daily. It's very avant-garde. As I burp, excuse me. Emily smiles at me encouragementally. Yes. But people like to return to restaurants because it's familiar, and they can have a favorite dish and stuff. If you want to have a mix of styles, wouldn't it be easier just to specialize in a fusion style? After I reply, Emma frowns a little bit. That's still way too constricting. I mean, what if you want to go to our distributors and they have some amazingly beautiful looking yokoi? She places her hand on her hip, because her hip doesn't lie, and looks me directly in the eyes. Well, get instantly greenly for an awesome Chinese food, of course. I half nod because that makes sense, but I'm not sure I'm going to agree with everything she says. Yes, you are. You are going to agree with everything she says. But then 2 weeks later, I'll stop by a Mexican grocery and become desperate to cook some plantains and ancho chilies. And never heard of ancho chilies. Plantains are Cuban more than they are Mexican, aren't they? Sorry. Anyways. It doesn't matter what was on the menu 2 weeks ago because now I want to make something completely different. I am an artiste. Anyway, sorry. While I understand what she's saying, I don't completely agree. But that's kind of a style is really hard to establish. Emily looks like she's on the verge of yelling at me. I can't tell that she's very passionate. And it's the management's job to make sure that there are customers. We just have to make the food. I try not to sigh because she's not wrong, but the food we pick matters, doesn't it? I look around the room and it feels like everyone else is arguing with their partner. No wonder why the professor assigned the whole period. Yeah, debating. We argue about it until the end of class, but Emily finally concedes to a fusion motif. You know, I've never seen motif spelled out. And a whole week later, wow. Well, so now Emily and I are married. We've had 5 kids. Anyways, while the first meeting didn't go all that well, we didn't fight much and the project is going well. It probably helped that she had to be sous chef first after losing a coin flip. It's letting us get the menu established. I'm not sure what she's going to do with it. The time trade places, yes. So we have a menu with a page that changes weekly, but I still don't get what. Excuse me. This doesn't count, excuse me. I try my best to explain without sounding overbearing. Because I said so. No, it's really not always that clear. It's kind of like anything goes as long as there's soy sauce or oyster sauce, but I feel like we can't get more specific than that. Our main menu is pretty cohesive, but we're expressing our creativity in the changing page. Yeah, but can that page just be cohesive with itself? Wouldn't that feel like 2 different menus just put together? Throws our hands in the air, saying, "Ayo, creepers, yayo." I throw what? Sorry. Comment below if you got that song. Arg! I can't talk about food anymore. I'm too hungry. You do look pretty skinny. Want to grab? Yes, I do. Yes, you definitely do. I look for my cell phone to check at the time. What time is it? I had plans with my friends, but screw them. Looks at her watch. Oh, then I guess we need to schedule some other time to meet. She looks a little flustered. You be bastard. Oh, that's just damn cute. That's what that is. Nah, it's cool. You can join. No. We tell the friends off. Tell them, look, a chick, hot. If they're guys, completely understand. Trust me. If you drove through a snowstorm with 5 guys and one of you was getting a chick, the 4 others would gladly walk back in the snow to help that one guy out. Anyways, what? It's cool. You could join us. We chip in to order pizza and watch a movie. It looks at me incredulously. Isn't the delivery pizza around here terrible? I nod. That's why we complain about the food and watch bad movies. That we get to complain about the whole way through. I'm sure we can talk to our project too. She smiles. The room becomes irradiated in her lovely glow. I'm not a poet. I don't know if you knew it. No. That sounds fun. Okay, I'm in. By the way, did I get to make a choice at any point other than the first one? We walk to my dorm. That's your dorm room? Classes available. It must be one of those. I actually had that. My last year in college was a apartment-style dorm where we all got our own room and there was a common area in the middle. Anyways, we walk to my dorm room and we bump into Paul paying the pizza guy. You just made it, bro. Who's this? Shh. He tries to gesture towards her, but the pizzas in his arms start wobbling. I quickly point at Emma before grabbing half the pile. You know my lab partner. I thought she could join us tonight. We walk towards the If it's just gonna be me, you, and her, what's the big deal? Sure. I got a coupon last time, so I got an extra pizza and a medium, and Lisa killed me if I eat more. Lisa will kill me. I've never seen that before. Anyways, so yeah, girlfriend sweet, you, me, Emma, not even a threat. Emma holds the door open for us. Konnichiwa. Is this Lisa? I look around to see who's talking. Right in front of her is Lisa. Tall blonde girl with rimless glasses, excuse me. Actually, well, no, mine aren't rimless. They're these half-circle ones. Anyways, not bad. Deep blue eyes, like the deepest oceans of the sea, where you could easily drown. Why am I drowning myself in everyone's eyes? It's the liquor. I got it. Liquor, I just... I could blame that cheesy joke on the alcohol. There we go. Lisa looks a little mad. Oops. We are later than usual. Finally! What took you guys so long? Paul ignores her, frustrating, and laughs. I wanted change. That bastard aren't giving... Yes. Lisa rolls her eyes. She looks at me and waves before noticing Emily. So, introduce me. Who's this lovely lady? Huh? Yeah, it's always a friend's girlfriends that trying to help you get hooked up. Unless they're into you. Which then that's a whole nother can of worms. Anyways, that's a Taku partner in the restaurant setup lab, huh? Emily. Oh yeah, this is Paul. He's my roommate and fellow... Hey, if he's your... did you meet him at the post office then became roommates? I guess. And his girlfriend, Lisa. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Who does your hair? No, sorry, that's atypical Chauvin. Anyways. So what's the movie this time? It's Lisa's turn to pick, and she grabbed a romantic comedy. Make a joking comment, complain. Never complain. It just makes it awkward. Because she doesn't like you, and then it ruins the relationship between him. Yeah, anyways. I moan yes. Well, you could have moaned another way, but that wouldn't be a romantic comedy. That'd be a different kind of film where adults hug. Oh no. And you insult my taste. Paul laughs, but Lisa is unimpressed. Hey, it's better than those dumb, pointless action films with a lot of those explosions. Michael Bay films. I don't think so. Michael Bay is the god. Paul looks playfully, and then I realize that my attempt at being funny means I'll be forced to watch Paul and Lisa flirt again. Thankfully, Emma decides to make a comment. I like romantic comedies, you bastard. Paul fakes gas and clutches his chest. Another unrealistic romantic. In my very presence. Be gone with you. I say good day, sir. Good day. Anyways. I'm in a hotel room. I'm pretty sure my neighbors are freaking out by this conversation I'm having with myself. Emily holds up her arms in defense. What? I think it's sweet to see a story where everything can go wrong, but work out in the end, and never get so sad that I want to cry. The humor is always just right. Except in Geely. Dear God, except in Geely. She smiles, and I take this chance to add my own 2 cents. More like weird. Life isn't really all that funny when a guy and girls are making fools of themselves. It kind of sucks being the one to misunderstand things. Paul nods and Lisa ignores me. I know, right? They're like modern day fairy tales, and everyone always gets to live happily ever after. And the guy is always Prince Charming. Ladies, guess who's talking right now? Well, okay, I'm not a prince, I'm king. Anyways, sorry, ego trip over. What? Don't you just want to be swept off your feet like them? Isn't that being a bit aggressive by sweeping her off her feet? Anyways. Emily looks thoughtfully. I don't know about that. I don't think we need to have a guy who's perfect as Prince Charming. Was Prince Charming the one that kissed the girl who was passed out? Or was he the one? I don't know, they all were pretty shady. What? I mean, romantic comedies are fun, but they're not realistic. I wouldn't set my heart on something like that happen. Yes, Sleepless in Seattle, never gonna happen. I'm not going to do... I can't think of any other really I never saw that one either. Harry Met Sally? I kind of remember. Anyways, yeah, it's not gonna happen. Lisa leans towards Emily and just manages to stop her health from grabbing and shaking her. Are you insane? What? But it's every girl's dream. That's why they make this movie. Yes, it was that horrible movie that Jennifer Lopez was in also, where she was a maid and she all of a sudden the guy took her out of poverty into maid in New York or something like that. I forget. Also, Pretty Lady, except no one likes to imagine himself as a prostitute, I guess. But a similar concept. A guy rescuing. Anyway, we're playing a video game. Hey, let's get back to playing the game. I prefer the movies where the guys and girls are just both imperfect and they have to stumble along. Is this foreshadowing? Is this just foreshadowing? Anyways. Read on. Heart attack. Krispy Kreme donuts. Oof. Lisa gasps and starts explaining why the only true romance is one where the guy is perfect or popular but falls for the outcast or something. Wasn't there a Disney movie about that recently? Every Disney female movie's about that, isn't it? Anyways, what? Paul and I lose track pretty quickly. He winds up grudgingly setting up the movie, and I pass out the plates for pizza. Now the typical, it's only because the girlfriends are there that they're passing out the plates. Normally you just eat without the plates. Once it started, Lisa leaves Emily alone to comment on every line of the movie, and playfully picker with Paul. Bicker. Oh, bicker. Yes. Why aren't you more like that guy? He's taking her out on a movie. You never take me on a boat. Anyways, why? Yeah. Why don't you ever serenade me outside a window? Because I get arrested by the cops for disturbing the peace. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with... Anyways. God, I shouldn't have been drinking this much. Anyways, why? Yes. Because someone... Yes! I can write a game! It's not romantic if the whole dorm is mad at me. Elbows, paws. Shut up. Aww. Oh, isn't that cute? Why don't we cuddle? So, want to talk about the project now? Okay, I've just been thinking... Yeah, they're making out next to us. We'll just talk about the menu. I've been thinking about it, and I think that the extra menu should be all have a single ingredient in common. And we can do a mini section like noodles and soup and stuff like that for main menu to make them match. I smile encouragingly at her. That's a great idea. Any thoughts on the ingredients? Anything goes as long as it's not ginger. Hey, what do you have against gingers? Oh, ginger. Oh, sorry. She makes a face to match her comment. My smile drops. What's wrong with ginger? She sighs. I saw some of your original... You're like addicted to the stuff. It's gross. Okay, now I have to choose again. Make a joke about our own food choices. That can backfire. Create a defense. That's less. Change the subject. That can backfire if we change it to something awkward. Oh, I hate choices. Yet that's what makes life life and the game a game. Let's create a defense. Ginger is a spice that is too underappreciated in American kitchen. Emily looks unimpressed. And it's like one of the defining spices of Asian food. Ever heard of ginger crab, lo mein, Szechuan? Excuse me. Emily interrupts. Chicken feet? I glare at her. Chicken butt. That's what's what. Anyways. And don't forget its medicinal purposes. Emily starts laughing lightly. You're trying so hard to prove that ginger's useful when it is so totally just a spice. It's not! Lisa lightly kicks me. Shh, this is the part where she realizes that even though it was initially a bet, It is! What was that Disney movie where Jock... It's a typical freaking movie. Jock takes a bet to date a nerd, but then he falls in love with her. It's... Oh god, it's so overused. So I'm pretty sure... I'm thinking of one movie, but I'm pretty sure there's like 5 of them since then. Anyways, yes, truly loves her. Paul mimes a hanging motion. Please, save me. We all laugh as Lisa lightly hits Paul in the groin. When we can manage it, Emily and I talk about class some more, but mostly we relax. Yes, I thought that was a good choice. It's a relief that she fits in really well with our little group. Again, a week later. So, whose turn is it to pick the movie this time? Wait a minute, Wait a minute, we're juniors now? What the hell? What kind of time travel just happened?